Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Here I teach basic concept behind any math problem and build strong math foundation for students. Students, आज हम पढ़ेंगे algebraic identity. So let me first tell you what is identity. It holds true for any value of its variable. For example, x plus y equal to y plus x. सो इन दिस केस हम वेरिएबल की कुछ भी वैल्यू रखें इस इक्वेशन पे, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड विल ऑलवेज बी इक्वल टू राइट हैंड साइड. लेट्स चेक इट. इफ वी पुट वैल्यू x इक्वल टू 1 एंड y इक्वल टू 2, लेट्स पुट दिस वैल्यू इन दिस इक्वेशन. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. It is left hand side, and for right hand side 2 plus 1 equal to 3. So we can say that left hand side equal to right hand side. So this is algebraic identity. Okay. So there are so many algebraic identities. First is a plus b whole square equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So before proving this identity, let me tell you one more thing, which is multiplication area concept. Suppose we have to calculate 6 into 12. For every multiplication between two numbers, you can always think of it as an area. We can write it as 6 into 10 plus 2. Now let's draw a rectangle for this. Let's draw 6 first. I will call it 6 height or 6 units height. Here this side will be 10 units and then 2 units. Let's complete this rectangle. So we have two rectangles here, 1 and 2. The area of first rectangle will be 6 into 10 and area of second rectangle will be, this side will also be 6. So area will be 6 into 2. When we add first and second, what do we get? 60 plus 16 into 2, 12, which is 72. And we know that 6 into 12 will be 72, which agrees with what we found before. This concept is nice with numbers, but we can also extend it to the algebra. Let's see how we can do it. Suppose we have to find out 4 into a plus 3. So let's draw a rectangle for this. It will be 4 units. Here we'll have a, and after this we have 3. Let's complete the rectangle. This height will be 4. So what do we get? One rectangle and second rectangle. So multiplication will be addition of two rectangles area. Area of first rectangle will be 4 into a plus area of second rectangle will be 4 into 3. It will give us 4a plus 12. Okay, and if we solve this question by distributive property, so 4 into a plus 4 into 3, 4a plus 12, which agrees with what do we found here. Okay, let's take another example. Suppose we have to calculate 24 into 15. For 24 we can write it as 20 plus 4 into, for 15 we can write it as 10 plus 5. Let's draw a rectangle for this. Here we have 20 units height, then 4 here, and here we will have 10 units and then 5. Okay, let's complete the rectangle. We can make 4 parts of this big rectangle. Let's add all the areas of different rectangles. What will be the area of rectangle 1? 20 into 10. Rectangle 2, this side will also be 20. We can write it as 20 into 5 plus rectangle 3. This side will be 10. So area will be 4 into 10 plus area of rectangle 4. This side will be 5 and this side will be 4. So area will be 4 into 5. Let's add all these. 200 plus 20 into 5 will be 100 plus 4 into 10 will be 40 and 20. So the answer will be 360. So with the same multiplication area concept, we will prove this identity: a plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Let's see how can we prove this identity. For a plus b whole square, we can also write it as a plus b into a plus b. Now let's draw a rectangle for this. Suppose height is a unit, we'll go further down with the length b, and this side will also be same, so it will be a then b. Let's complete the rectangle. Here we can divide this rectangle into different small rectangles. This side will also be a and this side will also be a, this side will be b and this side will be b. Now let's add the areas of different rectangles. What will be the area of rectangle 1? A into a plus area of rectangle 2 will be a into b plus area of rectangle 3 will be b into a and the area of rectangle 4 will be b into b. Let's simplify this. A square plus ab, ba we can also write it as ab and b square. Now let's add like terms: a square plus 2ab plus b square. So that's how we can prove this identity by multiplication area method. So that's it for the today's session. If you have any doubt regarding this session, you can ask me on comment section. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing it. Thank you.